It's absurd how much I love Journey Spice. Journey Spice, non-GMO, no salt, no sugar, just all sorts of goodness and smart, environmentally friendly packaging. Pinch the top, take it off. Food tastes better. Comes in singles, 2-packs, and 4-packs. It's Journey Spice. Find them at Amazon.com. Time for Denver's best sports talk with the Altitude Daily.
This is the Altitude Daily Podcast. Everything you can't miss from today on Altitude Sports Radio. Mosher, Lombardi, and Kane.
There's no reason why you can't sell Indiana Pacers basketball and Oklahoma City basketball. What does it matter where they are? What does it matter where they play?
But Vic,
why does it matter?
You just said it earlier. I mean, I want you to, I hate to cut you off here, but you saw the reaction of ESPN last night. They were, we gotta be in Oklahoma City. I mean, when you're fed that by your partners and your broadcasters and all the talking heads around it, again, people are preconditioned to not want. They want the big stuff. They don't want. Indiana.
Why isn't there that same reaction then when they have to go to Kansas City for a football game or Green Bay, Wisconsin for a football game?
It does not matter in the NFL. It does not matter where you are.
Those are the same people in our same business doing the same thing. They have to go to a city they perhaps may not want to attend, may not want to visit to go cover a game, a sporting event. They go to Kansas City willingly. They trumpet Kansas City. Kansas City isn't exactly Aruba. They go to Green Bay, Wisconsin, and they go to Cincinnati, and they go to Pittsburgh. You never hear anybody complain about having to go to those markets to cover those teams.
Well, can I give you an example, Vic? Just a quick example. There was, we had it when the Nuggets were on their way to their first championship. We had Stephen A. Smith say out loud, live on the air, that he wants the Lakers. Was it Lakers or Clippers? One of the two, Lakers, right? I want them to win because I want to be in L.A. I don't want to go to Denver, right?
He said on the air, on a national show, he does not want to go to Denver.
Yep.
Now, compare that to this. A big event just happened a little over a month ago. The NFL held their NFL draft, which is a massive television show, in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Mm-hmm. And every single person on the air for ESPN then was like, dude, this place is so cool. The history of it,
250,000 people.
The people who live here are so incredibly nice. Like, they just pumped up Green Bay, Wisconsin like it was the best thing ever. Yeah. And I don't get it. What's the difference?
Well, the difference is you don't have a Knicks fan that wants the Knicks and Lakers to be in the finals every year.
I suppose. Yeah.
That's the difference. I mean, human bias plays a role.
The Altitude Daily, the morning sprint.
Who was the volume shooter? Was there a guy that you looked at? And for me, I think it was JR. Like, I didn't think JR could be effective on, like, 6 field goals a game.
But if you gave him 16 shots.
Right. I think he can be effective.
All right. Yeah,
and that was obviously tough with Melo and AI having to share the ball and Chauncey putting up 13 shots a game. Tough for him. But I think he was that type of player that had to get volume to be effective. I think Evan Engram is that guy on this team. Are there enough shots to go around for Evan Engram? Because if you look at his production when he is at his best, that 2023 year when he put up 963 yards, in 2022 when he had 765 yards, in 2017 as a rookie when he had 722 yards, a ton of targets. 115 targets as a rookie, 98 targets in 2022, 143 targets and 114 catches in 2023 when he has had his best season in the NFL. Mm-hmm. He's a volume shooter. Are there enough touches to go around?
Oh, I don't know. That's a good question. Probably not in a Sean Payton offense.
I don't think he gets 100 targets this year.
I mean, you have the joker position because you want to create mismatches right on the field. You want to exploit defensive holes with whatever, like you're throwing it tight end into the running back position or whatever like that. Like here's the, like, and Engram said it, he mentioned it, where he's like, we got a lot of jokers on this team. So is there, outside of Engram, are there some guys you're like, I think Sean Payton's going to use this guy in the backfield. I think he's going to send him out wide. I think we're going to throw him the ball. I think we're going to hand him the ball. I think he is somebody who can create mismatches offensively.
Mims is my guy.
Okay.
Again, Mims is my guy. Harvey's the other one that if you want to commit to a running game, you're taking away opportunities from pass catchers. So it's odd. You look at Evan Engram and you go, in order for him to be elite, or he's never been elite, in order for him to be as effective as he possibly can be, Engram needs 100 targets. If Engram gets 100 targets this year, I think something has gone wrong. If he gets 100 targets, they're not running the football enough.
Right.
If he gets 100 targets, Marvin Mims hasn't been manufactured enough by Sean Payton this year.
The Altitude Daily. Columbus, Hastings, and DMAC.
I was told the other day, see what you guys think about this. Some guy I was talking to, and he said, and it might have been Andy, but he said,
Necas
reminds me of he's a Michael Porter for the Avs.
Ooh.
In that if you have clean ice, a lot of space around him, this guy is dangerous. He's quick. He can really skate. He's a great finesse player.
Okay.
But if you get up in his chili, he struggles a little bit. And I think that's Michael, right? I think that's Michael a little bit come playoff time. I'm not sure we didn't see that with Necas in the Dallas series.
Could be.
I've got a Necas.
I thought that was an interesting comparison. How the
I think I can roll with it because part of my Necas conspiracy theory is he's having a hard time figuring out how to fit in. And maybe that's a Michael Porter Jr.
That
sort
does
of
not
thing,
feel
too.
like he
well,
would fit
that's
in.
a Porter thing too, right?
It is.
That does not feel like that would be a good way to fit in on a hockey team.
No, I think Necas is a square peg in a round hole, and they need to deal him. But it's not because he's a bad player. However,
Well, I don't think Porter's a bad player either.
right. Now, the difference is Porter has a shared relationship winning a championship with the core of the team. And this is where I'm coming with Necas. Brock Nelson had to replace Casey Middlestat. He didn't have to replace Kadri. Middlestat was trying to replace Kadri.
Right.
But, Nelson's not replacing Kadri. He's replacing Casey Middlestat. Charlie Coyle's replacing whoever our 3C was. It was like a spinning wheel. Okay. But who is Necas replacing?
That's a good question. Well,
He's replacing.
was he a backup to Nichushkin?
Well, no.
If we lose Nichushkin, we can put him on the wing.
No. I think he's replacing Mikko. Listen, it wasn't a big deal getting rid of Georgiev or Justus Annunen. Nice enough, guys, okay? But I'm just telling you, the fit of them inside the locker room, it was kind of a whatever. Not a big deal. And I'm telling you, Wedgwood and Blackwood, they're just like, they're bros. Like, they got along. It was just so, no wonder they were so successful with it, because they fit in with the rest of the guys so easily, where Justus and Georgiev were kind of a couple of odd ducks. I'm not going to lie. All right? It was weird. But look what Necas has to do. He has to step into that locker room and replace everybody's best friend in Mikko Rantanen. So never mind just the hockey playing stuff and the fact that he's a righty, not a lefty on the power play. And that changes everything Nathan McKinnon really is doing out there as he steers things, and Cale to a certain degree. But you got to step in, and every time they look at you, they're going to be thinking of their best friend, even if it does make sense financially, hockey-wise, the whole thing. And I'll just put it to you guys. I don't think it's easy replacing another really popular player, especially somebody that you've shared a special experience with.
I think it's tough.
So I would defer to you guys on that. But it hit me today like, no wonder Nate just doesn't feel that great with this team. He's kind of put in an impossible situation.
The Altitude Daily. Kreckman and Lindahl.
Go ahead, Spring.
High five. Let's talk about a couple of my favorite quarterbacks, starting with Russell Wilson. It's spicy. He was asked yesterday about mentoring Jaxson Dart. Let's see how long you make it through this answer. Russell Wilson says he's not here to just mentor Jaxson Dart. He's here to mentor everybody.
I've always viewed it as, you're always trying to be the best version of you, and then you're always giving back to everybody else. I think that, it's not just about one teammate, it's about all the teammates. It's about everybody in the building. It's about, from all the way to the quarterback room, to the receivers, to the running backs, to the tight ends, to the O-line, and the relationship there, all the way to the defensive line,
Name
to
more
the
positions.
corners, and to
Keep
all the way
going.
to the training room.
No linebackers?
My relationship with Bobby, my relationship with Tim,
Who the hell is
running
Bobby?
the equipment, all the
Bobby?
way to the staff and everybody who's helping us and making food. All that part is
Making
everybody,
food.
and I think those are the relationships to obviously Coach Wellman and what he's doing, and Coach Wilson too, and how they're leading us in the weight room. So it's like, to me, it's all inclusive, you know, and that's always the approach.
So wait, is Russell Wilson saying that he mentors the guys in the kitchen as much as he mentors Jaxson Dart?
No.
Is he standing in there just going, I need to see a better dice on those onions right now?
Yeah, well, he could be because he was Subway guy, remember?
Yeah, that's right.
No, this is his more polite version of the Joe Flacco from years ago with Drew Lock, where he said, I'm not here to mentor anybody.
Right. I'm still a legitimate NFL quarterback, and somebody should still pay me a lot of money to do this job.
And cash checks. That's what I'm here for. So,
yeah. Did you notice he skipped linebackers, though? He went right from defensive line to the secondary. He named all the offensive positions. It's like the linebackers don't even exist for Russell Wilson.
And then they're in the middle of the field that he can't see.
Except for when he's too tall.
Yeah. So that's probably why.
Is that one of the flaws of Russell Wilson? He doesn't know about. Wait, who are these two guys out here?
These
in the middle of the
linebackers you're talking about. I didn't know there were people behind the line.
Why do these guys keep tackling the receiver 4 yards beyond the line of scrimmage as soon as I throw them the ball? I didn't even see that guy.
Why do they keep backing the line?
Who are these guys with these numbers in the 50s? I've never seen them
Not
before.
anymore, my friend. 15.
That's true. The numbers
0,
are different now.
9.
Russell Wilson stunned to find out there's actually 11 defenders out on the field. Go ahead, Spring.
High five.
You've been listening to the Altitude Daily. Catch us live weekdays on 92.5 FM, the Altitude Sports Radio app, twitch.tv/AltitudeSR, youtube.com/Altitude Sports Radio, and your favorite smart speaker. Say Altitude Sports Radio.